basically, I've been in love with the same guy for over a decade. But for one reason or another, mostly his fault, it never worked out. We'd always kind of find our way back to each other, though. Also, I'm an idiot and keep giving him chances.
Yes.
But the last time things ended, we agreed to stay friends, which didn't work at all. So
damn.
I bailed on that.
0 for 3 so far.
5 years passed, and we had kids with other people. Our kids are actually 2 weeks apart, which I find kind of weird. But anyways,
she's still talking
about a year ago, we reconnected through a mutual friend. And of course, it started with casual chats and catch up, showing pictures of our kids.
Oh God,
oh boy!
But it turned into us confiding in each other about how unhappy we are in our current relationships and how much we fucking hate our partners.
Jeez, this is dark.
He's actually dating my old roommate.
Wait, is that the brother of the other guy?
Yeah, this is every sentence is brutal. Every sentence is a new tough thing to stomach here, elders. Jesus Christ. All right, let's see if she can keep this streak. She's got the like depression multiplier on now. Perfect score.
Anyway, we all have COVID-19. She lost her legs in the war. Okay, what's next?
All right, here we go.
Make matters even weirder. He admitted that he fucked up and he's always been in love with me. No. Never working out.
Sixth time the charm.
Now we're in almost constant contact. Basically emotional cheating at the very least. We haven't acted on it aside from like some texting. But after nearly 15 years,
Jesus Christ, 15.
I'm still very much in love with him. So yeah, I'm torn between blowing up our families for this or facing the reality that it might not end well.
Might not.
Side note, if we did get together, I don't even think his current partner would be shocked.
Who cares?
Everyone who knows us would probably say, fucking finally.
No, this isn't the off. You're not Jim and Pam. That's not how this shit works, man.
Asshole. Convince me he loves me.
Your friends are sick of hearing about him. Like, guarantee your friends are like, oh, this guy again.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're just like, 15 years.
15 years.
Talking about
tough stuff. Yeah, give us the tail end of this, Elders.
Shit out, but yeah, I don't know. Am I just a fucking idiot that lets this asshole convince me he loves me, or is there a reason why we keep finding each other again? Don't know.
A reason?
There's no magical reason.
Here's the reason. You let him do whatever the fuck he wants. He's unhappy. And if anything, you'll be the fucking bridge to divorce. But it ain't going to be you. I feel bad for her because...
Yeah, you get stuck and it's hard to see your way through these, and then you're kind of in a hypnosis state when you really love. You get that, and it's like the fantasy. Right when the fantasy wears off, they break up. It seems like, and then the time goes by, and the fantasy comes back, and they hook up, and the reality sets in.
She's just, the fact that she's already like, well, no one would be, I bet people would be like, about time. And then we'd have a big wedding and the sun would part, an array of sunshine would gleam just on us and we would kiss.
I actually have some advice for her.
Please.
Write down in your phone like the things you don't like about him and what bothered you before you broke up. Because guaranteed those are coming back.
Absolutely.
So you might go, oh wait, I don't want to, even though I'm very attracted to him, I don't want to like hook up and be a family with this guy and hitch my wagon to him. It seems like once you've done it 3 times, it didn't work out.
I mean, this is tough.
The odds of it working out are super low, right?
Yeah, and absolutely. And I guess the other thing that's crazy to me is like, who the fuck did you have the kid with? She didn't even mention him.
Poor schmo.
She didn't even fucking mention this guy. She mentioned who he's dating. It's her old roommate. It's like, this is fucking nuts.
That poor guy. Oh man, I hope he's not like in love.
I hope
with her.
He's cheating.
Yeah, I hope he's cheating.
I hope he's cheating.
Yeah, really. I hope he's trying to break up with her. That's the best case scenario. Oh, the poor kids.
What is the other relationship I mean, look, you shouldn't have fucking. Here's my true read on the situation is this: you are so he is probably dissatisfied with his situation, and you have been constantly there for him and constantly allowed yourself to get trampled to make him feel better. He probably came out of every time you guys dated empowered, feeling better about himself, ready, having the self-esteem to actually date the women he was going to treat with baseline respect. I am against, I get the fairy tale shit, and I understand 15 years, I'm 35, so it's like, this is like the equivalent of like somebody I dated at 20. Like, everyone has that one that got away idea where it's like, wouldn't it be nice if maybe it worked out, right? It's not going to work out. My advice is don't fucking try it. But what I would tell you is, if it's going to be different, you have to stop. Basically just accommodating this person, and you have to fucking say, you have to be realistic and say, you have to leave the person you're with, right? Be a fucking, actually, you clearly don't want to be with this guy. You haven't mentioned this fucking guy one time. So you got to get out of that. And then you have to tell this other guy, hey, I don't want to do this. If we have fucked around too much, if this is going to happen, it's going to happen for real. No fucking cheating, no sneaking around. Let's commit to being together. And that's what it's going to take. There's no like situationship, string me along type of shit. But ultimately, I don't think you have the nuts to do that. I think you're just enamored with this fucking guy.
I wouldn't even leave that like window of possibility open. Like,
I know, but this woman is going to fucking do whatever this guy wants. So at this point, this is like harm mitigation.
Yeah.
At this point, where it's like, look, you have to stop this, and you have to either fix your actual relationship or leave that guy, and you have to fucking go to therapy about why you're hung up on this person. But if you want, the only reason I'm saying this is because you're probably going to do it anyway. If you're going to do this for real and give this a one last try and want your fairy tale, whatever, it has to be different from him. You have to demand this guy actually treat you with fucking actual respect instead of, how did she describe him when they first started dating? Like, I've been in love with him for over a decade, mostly him, right? Giving him chances. Like, he's gonna fuck this shit up. Like, you have to, the only chance this has of actually working is if you are somebody he fucking respects now, and the only way you can do that is by setting fucking boundaries. I say you're out of your mind, and this shit is clearly not gonna work. This isn't a fucking fairy tale. Fool me 8 times, shame on you. Is that how it fucking goes? No, that's not how it goes. So, but look, you heard it here. These are some harsh truths. That conversation about kids being hard, you're probably just dissatisfied for a lot of different reasons. Life is very hard right now. And this is like, for both of you, maybe even, there's this like, whoa, what if this is the answer to everything? It's not. Life is just fucking hard. And then it's like, and especially for you, you are at risk of being let down. For him, let's say he even does give it a chance and he's like, wait, I don't want to do this. He'll just dump you like he's dumped you fucking 10 other times, and then he'll text you 6 months later, and you'll probably suck him off in his Camry after you drop your kids off of fucking soccer practice. He's gonna be fine. I'm worried about you. So whatever you do, protect yourself, and also stop sneaking around. There's this whole other person that deserves to be treated with the same. You're kind of treating the person you're with like this guy you're in love with treated you, and that you're being a dickhead too. So take a little responsibility. If you're going to pursue this, which I say do not do it, set up a boundary, but good luck. I
would say that, and I don't normally recommend this, but this might be a good situation for family annihilation. Yeah. They kill everybody that's like a problem.
Yeah, your ex-roommate, that bitch is the reason you can't be together.
And while you're murdering, kill that other guy's brother. Yeah. You can't get in jail for more of your life.
Put a little cyanide in the Monster Energy drink supply of whatever town that guy called from, and it'll take out the whole extended family tree. Jeez Louise, I feel bad for this woman, but you're also acting very poorly toward. You're not.
We're robots. I mean, we're gonna do what we want to do.
I get it, and listen. I get that. I know there are certain people in everyone's life who have this hold on them, but you have a kid in a fucking family. That's it's literally like until you start harming other people. Like, you could potentially harm other people here. That's all I'm saying. Before, it's like you're just harming your dumbass self. But now, it gets a little more complicated.
Yeah, there's no, like, the reason is... There's no, like, special reason why they keep coming back to each other. They probably, like, live within an hour of each other.
No, I know the reason. Yeah. She lets him do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
There have been girls that I've dated that I'm like, I know she'll just fucking come over. Who gives a fuck? And it's like when you're younger and a piece of shit, you act that way. But this guy, he doesn't even have that fucking excuse anymore. Now, is it possible the world's beat him down so much that he's willing to settle?
Possible.
Willing to settle with his old slam piece? Yeah, it's possible. Sometimes you're like, you know what? The shoes I rent at the bowling alley are real comfortable.
Yeah,
maybe I should fucking put these on at a fucking wedding. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like maybe I should just wear these all the time. You know what I mean? Like maybe that could happen, but
well, good luck to you.